pants out in the dryer.
What happened?
And you're not ready? I'm ready?
Oh gosh, man, Mama Lou, man.
Of course.
I love this pants.
Yeah, well, I mean, it says something about you, what you love, you keep.
What I love, I keep and I
And you
use.
use it.
Yes, I don't abuse, but I use.
But oh gosh, man.
Oh gosh, man. You
That's
see,
it.
girl, it's raining outside, so it's an everyday's chore for a woman
Right. I
in
had
a
to-
household.
I had to run and pick up,
No, don't put it on. Don't put it on, Louis. Don't put it on.
okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, let me ask you. A whole weekend of crackers, and cheese. What are we having today? A weekend of crackers and cheese.
The man, no, tell the truth about the boy.
Crackers and cheese whole weekend. I
Yeah,
see.
whole
Oh,
weekend is only
God,
crackers and cheese. What happened today?
I never know you could say stories like that.
You need to wipe your glasses, girl.
I never know. Whole weekend of crackers and cheese.
Yes,
lasagna.
boy.
When you had for lunch yesterday, lasagna.
Yesterday, what we had for lunch, boy, we had some nice Chinese plum sauce chicken with chow mein, with pak choy and thing in it.
Veggies,
I-
meals with veggies.
And
And,
then,
I eat that.
And then we had sada roti with baigan and aloo.
fried plantain.
You take every you put you out of here, you know.
Lamb,
Yeah. So, oh my goodness, look.
Your memory not so good.
No. As I get older,
When you
remember.
see this menu here today,
You
yeah.
feel like we redeem ourselves.
yeah.
So, what's that inside of there now?
Bhaggi rice, boy,
Yeah.
pumpkin, and I didn't put the okra.
I don't think I put okras in the in the stew fish.
Oh, gosh, that's still looking good.
You need another spoon for this thing here with the fish.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Shall I cook this?
yeah.
Wow, that
You did
is-
it. You
I
did
cook
it.
on the right hand, mommy cook on the left.
Yeah, so it's...
Because
it's,
he's a left-hander?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that way we don't get into each other's way. You see that?
Nice, man, nice,
A
nice.
left-hander and a right-hander could always cook at the same stove.
Uh-huh.
Because he on the right side and I'm on the left. So the two hands are far apart.
Yeah. So no knocking
Two
each other.
left-handers in trouble, you know, or two
Yes,
right-handers.
that's right. Well, boy, I look forward to this, eh? As I say, after crackers is a welcome
But I don't
treat.
know, you probably weren't here for the weekend.
Where was I?
Because Lasagna say what he had yesterday, and you ain't seem to remember that.
And then Saturday we went down by Lisa for lunch.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, now my plate as well. Let me just put
Yeah.
a little red butter in that bowl,
What?
in that rice.
No, the stew fish could take care of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what we doing? We taking out here and then going across there?
Yeah, man.
Man.
So Lance,
Thank you, Mama Lou. This looking really good. Sana, what you up to there now?
Making some more over here, man.
Yes.
You want some?
I'm going to take a little bit, yes, please.
Bhaggi rice. Lance,
Yeah?
on Saturday.
Yes.
I couldn't remember what I cooked on Saturday. But the truth is I really didn't cook. So I couldn't remember.
What?
No, my
Saturday?
Lisa.
We went by Lisa for lunch.
Ah,
There was dal and rice and curry shoe chicken.
that is true.
And did she have something else on the side?
I can't remember. She had a little piece of cake at the end of it all.
Yeah, dessert.
That's it.
So don't you know what? Oh, cucumbers.
Mama Harry, boy.
Yeah, man.
You want me? You want me to give me one of these now?
Yeah.
Nice rain outside there, boy.
This is from Farmer Harry's
Mm-hmm.
sister.
That's right.
Tana, she's still there, right? Yeah, I think she's still Chilean.
I really can't see girl.
Yeah, I think, I can't remember the price, but I bought already from her.
Mama Harry, boy. There must be raining, boy.
Nice and cozy.
Mom, give me a spoon, please, boy. Let me get down into this marvelous meal
There's
here.
some more fish there, right?
Yeah, man.
Ole, you mind no plantain?
Oh, we were supposed to do that. look at that one.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Thank you.
Sana ini normal plate.
I don't say my grace, you know.
I see that. Yes, boy. I should have pulled the chair for you, man, Louise.
That's okay.
But I guess young people nowadays don't know nothing about pulling chair for girls, eh?
What's that? This chef after the chef this
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it will fall.
This is well you move that one from the side and put this one on the side of it. Yeah?
Like you setting me up?
Yeah, you set me up.
Yes.
Listen, listen.
You alright then?
Yep. Nice rain, man. You should be out in the porch.
It's nice out in here.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Well, this is a joint combination. Lasagna stew fish and my Bhaggi rice.
You want some more, Miguel? You can share my glass, right?
But I only mix. Can't always share that.
Yeah, thank you.
Delicious stew.
Hey, let me just go outside and catch this rainfall a little bit. I'll be back, right? All right, back inside for nice food. So all things going inside of here.
Well, we almost done, you know.
We're going down the road, boy.
Oh, they couldn't wait up my way.
You go and see the rain.
Yeah. Everybody are allowed to do what they want to do, you know.
Okay, but if you say so,
Okay.
no hard feelings.
That is the given, you know.
Give me.
You do you.
They couldn't wait on me.
That way, you have no misunderstanding. If you were waiting on you, you would be like grumbling. You say, you just have us here, we say, buy the good husband every way.
Delicious.
But instead, while we eat, we complimented the food, but the food is so well, you know, make our good stew there. So,
But we appreciate that. You literally go out time before for the viewers, eh?
what?
Meaning?
Well, you leave your meal
Yeah.
to go outside
Mm-hmm.
and show people the nice rain.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for who don't get rain.
So So you had to be a really nice guy.
Well, I try.
Huh?
I try to be a nice guy.
You are a nice guy.
Thank you. I appreciate that coming from my son. And I believe my other son was here, Linda, and Lisa, they probably say the same thing.
Yeah, man.
Because it's real. It's not fiction. So we so used to you being
Mm-hmm.
you know, we'll leave and go to show them the garden and stuff like that. So we get used to the fact that we should go ahead and eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Where's the son?
Yeah.
You have to know your players, you know.
This is carried.
Yeah.
Carried, yeah.
Maybe that's a way, that is how you look at giving others space, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, you often hear about, particularly now, I need my space.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Open this pretty salad. Come
That's a given word now that we never used before.
Mm-hmm.
I drying my hair.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I just washed my hair yesterday.
I'd rather get a fork for it.
Now what?
This one there, I did?
That dirty.
Okay, thank you.
A what?
Just get it cuchilla out now.
Uh-huh.
This cuchilla came all the way from the heights of Korea, you know. Just a little, please. Right here.
So right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough?
That's enough, brother. It's very tasty.
Yeah. Giving each other space is something that
Mm-hmm.
is a modern, I don't know if modern is the word to say.
Expression.
Yeah,
But the action has always been there. Where people want solitude a bit
yeah.
and they step aside from.
And even little children, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Zach and Jenna were very close when they were, you know, like two years and so. 2 years right up to 5 years. Remember, they would come here before they go to kindergarten, and I would put them to sit down by the island and they want soft egg.
Yeah, boy.
And from those days, those children did not want bread.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know if you eat bread, egg, you have to get bread.
Mm-hmm. At least you should.
But they, by request, did not want bread. They only want a soft yolk egg
And Welsh grape.
and Welch's grape juice.
Mm-hmm.
And they would sit down and have their Welch's grape juice. They will share each other and thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Shares each other and have the Welch's grape juice last. And then I will put them in the bathroom, each man in a bathtub. Get those big basins. And
Yeah.
bubble bath.
Mm-hmm.
And boil for half an hour. That's about it. A lot of time because they have to get to school for 9, yeah? Sometimes Granny taking them to school late and because Granny let them stay longer than the half an hour. So, anyway, so they did well together. As, you know, young ones. But Jenna had a way. Every way Zach goes, she was like his
Shadow.
shadow, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack must have started to realize, but wait now, Jenna always around me. He run in front, Jenna run in front. He run inside, and because he will be moving so fast, she was like a shadow that when he take off, she run behind but she fall. Because she's going on his brain.
Yeah.
He run, he take off, so she take off behind him. And so you would observe that, wait now, Zach trying to get away from Jenna, but Jenna ain't taking the clue at all. Jenna is taking it through her tone, but you realize that Zach needs space. No, I shouldn't say that. That Jenna Zach like he needs some time alone. And one day, when he couldn't take it no more, he said, Granny, tell Jenna to give me some space, please.
And how old is he was?
He was 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And she was maybe 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
But he was her hero. Because the
Yeah.
other child was older than her, you know.
Mm.
So Zach was her little hero, you know. And then she thought she was older than Zach, you know.
Okay.
Because she was bigger than Zach.
Mm-hmm.
And she thought she was bigger than Zach. But Zach thought, I am older than you. And I need my space. So, to me, that was an eye-opener for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I am talking 16 years ago, you know.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
16, 17 years ago. I would have been not yet 60. I would have been 57 when that would have happened. Because when I came home, retired, they used to come here to go to kindergarten.
Mm.
And I say, but listen, man, this little fella need his space, and Jenna not giving him a chance because every move he makes you on his tail, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Every move. And I say, boy, I wonder how many times I just want this space, boy. How many times I married 40-something years, I never thought a Lance needed
All right.
space.
Nobody bring up the subject. It is legitimate, even among married people, right? Couples,
Yeah,
for people to really want their own time.
yes.
Their alone time, I should say. Right? It doesn't have to be an entire day, but it is necessary sometimes to find your own time. Also, to find your own company. That is, a man could relate to another gent. They can talk things. You can call your sisters, you can call your friends, right? It's a legitimate inclination.
Say again, who and who?
Who and who?
Excuse.
Sonia, you want some more rice?
No, I get there.
Let me just put this bowl in.
I mean, I'll take your rice.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying there.
Mm.
A legitimate
Mm-hmm.
person.
Yeah. You can go tell us some more detail about that, Nancy.
I think it's self-explanatory
Yeah.
in the sense that, you know,
Just pass it by me again, please.
okay, for instance, Lasana is here, right?
Yeah.
Male company is sometimes necessary
Right.
for a male. Female company is also necessary
Yeah.
for a woman, okay?
Yeah.
You could discuss with your sister, I could discuss with my son,
Yeah.
and even my brother.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have no brothers left.
Oh, but you have my brothers.
I have your
If you I
brother.
have remain.
Okay, fine, right. So you find that I could discuss things with them that may not necessarily be discussed with you. It doesn't mean to say that I'm holding secrets from you, but it is just that you tend to go into some subjects that really is man subject,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
I don't want to
that.
burden you with things that might have to be done and is a male-oriented task. But I may seek Lyndon's help or your brother's advice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that is I accept that is good.
Mm-hmm.
That is good. And even to me, when you go on vacation,
Right.
you know, that is the wonderful thing that if you go on a vacation, that the two women are friends as well as the two men.
Mm-hmm.
Because the two the two women get along fine,
Mm-hmm.
but the husbands don't mesh with each other. That is a problem.
Yeah. Excuse me, I need to get some sauce. You have more sauce in this thing, yeah?
Yeah. You want me to fair?
No, I can handle it, thanks. Okay. I'll do better than that. Is this for anybody, actually?
Just a piece of fish for lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Let me help you, Nancy, because just hand me a spoon. Because I see how you're holding that and doing what you want to do.
Yeah. Scrape the barrel, man.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Let me put that in the container.
Good girl.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So of course, male need company and female need company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And but to come back to the story about recognizing that people need their space. Not that I did not over the years recognize that there are times when you enjoy alone time, reading, especially when you're reading a good book. And so, but sometimes, speaking for women or against women, sometimes in our wanting to have our company 24/7, there are some people who 24/7 they want you in this eyesight. Or they want to, you know what I mean, control.
That is a kind of obsession, I would call
Yes, yes. That's not healthy.
it. This food is real good, girl. Yep.
Fish and okra rice is
Yeah.
always good. That combination of cooking is important, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly believe,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, even if food is not tasting to point,
Mm-hmm.
the combination saves it. Because
That's
there
right.
are certain things, like for instance, I'm not too sure how okra rice will go with curry fish.
It might go good, you know.
Yeah, because of the bhaggi
Mm-hmm.
with curry. Yeah. But no, I like a stew fish with cuckoo
Cuckoo.
or
Okay.
bhaggi rice.
Mm-hmm.
I like curry fish with rice. Especially if it have a piece of mango in it or tamarind.
Mm-hmm.
With cassava, chunky cassava. So combination is important.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, but coming back to the fact, Nancy, that people need their space. I think you get to know each other more as you live together.
Mm-hmm.
You get to appreciate certain things more, and you yourself probably start to. So you probably were doing the right thing without consciously realizing you were doing it. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think that I controlled all your time in 54
no.
years.
No.
You know?
I never complained.
Right.
Not even in writing.
So I think that over the years I learned to appreciate that you like to read, right?
Right.
I like to read, but not in the way you read. I would stay up all night reading
Yes,
a good
sir.
book.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Lasagna. That was good stew fish. Complimented the bhaggi rice.
Yeah, man.
What are you saying now about in the night time I like to read and
So when you sleeping, if a book good, I stay up and I read in that book. Whereas you can read a book, put it down, do something else, go out in the garden, come back, read a 2 more pages. So over the years, you recognize people
You see- you
of
see-
how they do things.
characteristics vary with people, eh?
Definitely.
No two people can be alike.
No.
There are similarities, but not total similarities.
Right. And
Or identical, I should say.
yeah. definitely people are different, but doesn't mean because you're different, you cannot live together. And that's where to respect someone for what they represent. You know? Okay, as you say, you're not a beach person, but I am. That's my, now you might say that's because I grew up in the Carcass with the beach, but I have a sister who wouldn't even go to the beach.
Right.
She lives right there.
Good.
So it does not necessarily mean because of where you grew up, but there are some people who are just certain things they like.
That is
And
correct.
if you like it and it was available, you get to like it more.
That's true.
You know? So, but the good thing is, you don't like the beach too much over, as particularly more in the latter years because of your eyes, you know, the sun, your eyes, sand getting in your eye, the salt water burning in your eye, so that,
Despite the goggles that you all provided me with.
yeah, but you look like you like the ready goggles too. Let's face it. So, you make a compromise that you take me and, well, I make myself happy. Now, I will say that I'm not vexed that, gosh, you didn't come in with me. No, because I understand it's because of your discomfort. So it's difficult for you to be enjoying yourself and at the expense of someone's discomfort.
But I'm never discomforted, you know. My choice stabilizes my feelings. You understand?
Right, but what I mean now, that if you do come in, you will be discomforted. If you stay long particularly.
But you know, I don't have the problem in Columbus Bay. I mean, Constance.
What problem? That your eyes burn, yeah?
Well, I mean to say, they will do the same, but I love
Oh,
love
you mean
beach
you
in the
will
Carcass.
go in
Yeah.
and you're able to stay in. I think
When the
Clancy-
water is not churning up the sand, that's fine for me, and that happens in Constance, right?
Right. Also too, I think that you fare where the sea has currents. So Maracas and Tyrico, I mean you go to Tyrico, but even if you don't go in, you're outside there, but you're not relaxed. Because he's out there, if that's a big eye, she's not coming out. So in a way, that could be a discomfort while you wait because of your anxieties. But nevertheless, you do compromise. And I think that's wonderful when husband or wife compromises with each other.
That's one of the big C's, eh?
That's one of the main C's in marriage. One of the main C's in marriage. Because we are not all identical to like the same thing or dislike the same thing. Or don't particularly care for this while one care very much. So the compromise is, okay, I'll take you. And that's how it was for me when we used to go to races. I went as a compromise before we had the kids.
Yes. You
But
try
then-
to enjoy at least some of what I enjoyed.
Right. And then I eat through the rest. Fish pies.
Well, you eat fish pies.
Fish pies are good, what? You want a tongue especially?
Fish pies, and you had a currant roll,
Yes.
right?
And
Coconut drop.
Yeah, they didn't have
Coconut rolls, not drop.
Yeah, the one with the coconut inside, what you call that? Turnover.
Turnover.
Yeah. But you
You
know,
remember that fella? Excuse me. You remember the guy who used to be wearing the white
Yes.
white jacket and
and he
walk around
might
with this
throw
tree?
everything up there. People catching the water and so. Yeah. So yes, in relationship, you need to compromise because we are different, and it doesn't make you wrong or me right. We must never see I am right and you are wrong. It's just how we perceive things.
Mm-hmm.
In cases, well, we're not talking pleasure now, we don't agree on some topics, and it doesn't have to become an argument. You have to settle it by saying, well, that's your perspective and this is mine.
Mm-hmm.
And leave it there. I can make you see something gray when you're seeing black,
Mm-hmm.
because you're colorblind.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's right, that's right.
Or I might be colorblind and seeing a different color. So, relationship really is about, compromising.
Mm-hmm.
We will disagree on many things,
But keep it pleasant.
but keep it pleasant. Your opinion and my opinion, I beg to differ.
Mm-hmm.
It differ. Yeah.
If we unsure, go for the dictionary now.
Another thing, Lancy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading a good book there. And I don't remember the full name, but the details of the book is showing you different personalities.
Right.
And the different personalities and the traits of the different personalities,
Okay.
right? Like, so I have read other personality books, but they gave them different names. They tell you there are 4 types of personality, sanguine and different, I don't remember the names, it was so many years ago I read it. But this one now, they color coded.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the red personality, the yellow, the green, and the blue.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of research is done on that book. And it actually, the author actually came up with traits of the different colors, right? And for the time you're reading the traits of the people,
Yeah.
you could more or less figure out some people who you would have met.
And yourself too.
And yourself too.
That's the important thing.
So I saw myself in the yellow.
In the yellow.
And then when I read it for you, you said, yes, you are yellow.
Well, can you explain a little bit about what the yellow will be like?
Okay. Can I get the book?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just going now on memory, which is not very good. Retaining what you read is not one of my strong points.
Mm-hmm.
However, like the yellow, they says very extrovert personality,
Right.
right? You can make friends very easily.
Right.
You talk a lot.
Mm-hmm. They're right about that one.
You sometimes don't listen.
Yeah, sometimes don't listen, right?
Sometimes don't listen. Easy going, very easy to get along with. They have excellent, in teamwork, a yellow person somebody comes up with an idea, and the yellow, from the time they hear the idea, could improve the idea.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
And that, yes, I would agree with that, but I would more agree with it in relationship. In relationship, if someone tell me a plan they have, I will say, yeah, but how about if you did it, instead of going there first, you do that, blah, blah, blah. And that's a good idea. I didn't think about
So
that.
then, in other words, is how you tell the person, how you telegraph
Right.
the adjustments, right?
So this is a next thing that it says about the yellow is that sometimes people may think you're controlling. Because you sell the idea so good that they have to do it the way you tell them. But it is not.
But they have to. You mean they were likely to do it the way you tell them, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Right. But it's not that you have controlled them.
Mm-hmm.
But you could be misunderstood. You could be misunderstood.
Right.
You could be misunderstood even by your husband.
Right, of course.
Because you could look at it that you always think your idea is better than mine.
Mm-hmm.
But because you as a green is very logical, you will see the logic in what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody else who has a strong personality, like the red, very strong,
Dominant.
rigid, dominant, they will not get along with a yellow as much, as easy as a green will.
Okay, now you say I'm likely to fit into the green.
Yes.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the green, so I can find out a little bit about myself.
Well, I just started about.
No, but go ahead. You must have picked up something.
Green,
Yeah.
But the green is very careful about hurting people's feelings,
Okay.
and that's really issue. You know, you take into consideration how the other person feel. So that puts you that you're kind. You're a kind person. You consider other people's feelings, and therefore you are very cooperative. You are loyal, but you are the type of personality that if you are not in agreement with something, until you don't understand it fully, you're not going to agree.
Okay.
And that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is very true. Because while I'm reading, I recognize Lance is agreeing. And then I say, Lance, listen, that's what they're saying about the green.
Okay.
But, so I will reflect now. Okay, now I understand why when I will say, Lance, let's go on a trip, why you will not, now I remember too, you don't spring surprises on you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to, if we're going away, and at the same time, you can't tell you something too long in advance because you can't think so far.
He's a dull fellow. The green is dull. And strange enough,
But
excuse me,
I'm
wearing green today. So go ahead.
yeah, they say like in teamwork, if it is that they want to do a project and this is how we're going to approach the project. You're not going to tell that green person you're going to start our project next week. You're not going to tell him that Friday to start Monday. You more or less have to tell him Monday, part of how you plan to do it. Maybe Wednesday, you pass it by him again. Friday, pass it by him again.
So you found out all these things match me?
Yes.
To an extent, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, so now, it has helped me to understand you a little better.
Right.
Because I know sometimes I will tell you something in great details, and then a few days later, you will say, so how this thing going about again?
Okay.
I said, well, last year I told you already, boy. Not true, Lance.
Go ahead.
I said, well, Lance, and I told you that already.
Okay, good.
And then you will come back again. So
is it that I am too preoccupied with too many things? Or is it that's just the flow of the green?
well, I kind of used to think Sometimes you're not listening when I'm talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you are a good listener.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little bit, well, Lance, listen. So what, you're getting old, is it that you're getting old, particularly now? Particularly now, I say, but I told Nancy that, how Nancy asking me now, like, he understand what I tell him, boy.
Okay.
And sometimes I might say, but Lance, I tell you that. And you say, well, why are you getting upset? Because I tell you.
Go ahead.
But it is really, when I reflect back on the years, certain things like going on a vacation, yeah, so are we raising the money for that? Yeah, we're going to borrow from the credit union, and I have some shares, I can get a loan, and then you will come back, coming closer. So where we get any money?
So I was, you could say, I'm an Alzheimer case brewing for a long spell.
No, it's just that you don't take it all in. It's just your personality. But if I didn't read that book and start to read about that green, now I better understand why. So that it's very important for people to really know. But it might take you years to recognize.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend reading this book. I think I will tell you all the name about it because
Surrounded by Psychopaths. I think that's the name of the book.
Surrounded by Psychopaths. And you remember the name of the author?
No, but you can type it in, Surrounded by Psychopaths.
Yes. Yeah, it is a book that will help us make wise decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Also, it will highlight the personality
of who you're dealing with.
of who you're dealing with.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And even to recognize when people setting you up, you know, because sometimes some of the colors are so, like as a yellow, very trusting, very trusting.
Uh-huh.
And there are people that who would use that weakness. They say trusting is to be a weakness, maybe based on the kind of personalities you have out there to deal with, and can really set you up in a manner that you would be surprised. So it gives you a very wide, I rather like, I enjoy reading particularly the different types, the yellows and the different pointers, and who relates better, you know.
But you know, even when you read parts of it, I could look back at certain traits in my own family, you know, my own family,
Yeah.
and realize, hey, you know, really and truly, this really targets the individual personalities that I shared as a little boy growing up,
Right.
you know.
Well, you always had a wealth of experience in character, reading characters and understanding how people behave better than I ever did. Because I always say that I grew up in a very trusting background with a lot of love and being there for each other and trying to live harmoniously. That was an unwritten goal in our family after our parents died. Both parents died when we were very young, from the ages of 2 years old to 20, and our younger sister of 18 years had the responsibility of bringing up 7 or 8 siblings, ranging from the 2 years old, because the baby died when my mother died at childbirth. The baby died, and my last brother, who's now in his 60s, was 2 years old. And I was right in the middle, plump. There were 4 siblings after me, and 4 before me. So I always say that I was in the middle of things. You know, I didn't have the great responsibility of the older ones, and I had fun with the younger ones. So I guess that's why I'm a happy person.
That's why you're yellow. That's why you are a yellow. I didn't say you're yellow.
Yeah, so therefore, my exposure to personality, different personality, it was not there.
Not sharpened.
Because we all were living in harmony. So there was never able to see and recognize, hey, you are selfish, you know.
Never crossed your mind that this one was that way or that one was that way.
No, because
You all were moving forward together.
in unity.
That's good.
So I had 0 experience about people. And God, I have to say thank you to the Lord for giving you to me, because I don't know at 18 years I knew what I was looking for. But maybe I did.
Well,
But I don't think I could have detected, you know, I went purely on face value. That you were from a good family, you know, respectable family. Your parents were still in a marriage over 50 years. And they accepted me and my family, which spoke volumes for me, because in our family, that's what is important to us, and still is for all our members of family, that we are accepted, everybody's accepted by each other, that we could continue to be a family of love and don't have bickerings that I hear about some families. I'm surprised.
unfortunately.
You know, it's very sad. But now that I'm reading this book, I can see why people are having the kind of problems in their family.
Yes.
You know, and it's so difficult, you know. And of course, as you grow older, you get experience too,
Of course.
that make you recognize all that you had and know before was more like a fairy tale than the real life. But
When you say before, you mean like your earlier years?
yeah,
Oh, no. It worked that it should work that way. And
Yeah.
I could vouch, right? I could vouch that the family I have come into, oh no, I could see it, although those I met as kids, they've grown older, but the taste is still there, the flavor is still there, the fragrance is still there,
yeah.
you know?
I think what I'm trying to say, not with my siblings, but as you grow older,
Oh, sorry.
not
Okay.
with my
A broader
siblings.
scale, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
on a broader scale,
Yeah.
you know, because remember, your family start expanding,
Uh-huh.
you know, then you recognize that people, yes, are different, but it doesn't make them a bad person.
No, it doesn't.
But there are some traits or some things that you need to, when you see it, to recognize that, you know, everybody is not a Louise or a Lance.
That's right. But yet you still have to work with it, eh?
Of course,
You work with it.
of course,
Because as you say, everybody is not the same.
everybody.
You can't find every.
So you have to work with it.
You can't be in a household of only greens and yellows,
No,
right? There's a
Yeah,
combination
because
of
you're-
personalities.
yeah, your own children will be different.
Yes.
So much more addition to the family.
Yes. of
And
course.
and then your grandchildren, because personalities is real. Personality is real. But as I say, I never recognized that
Mm.
until years later, starting a family, you know, you start to see, like how little Zach could have say at 4 years, I need my space.
Yes.
That was an eye-opener, you know, because growing up with siblings, we never knew what it was. Give me my space. It's like, how can we entertain ourselves? What next can we do?
Mm.
Because you didn't have all the what children have now to entertain you. So our best sport was going to the beach.
Mhm. Which you still love to do, eh?
Yeah, and I was healthy,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
So as you read more, we will come and
Yes.
offer a little more, right?
Indeed,
Mhm.
you know. But as I say, it's very interesting how the words that explain, the adjectives that they give you for the different colors,
Mhm.
how if you know someone well enough, you can actually say red, yellow, green, blue. Yeah, but it is a very good book to give someone as a gift.
Mhm.
You know, it's pretty expensive though.
Mhm.
You know,
We will talk about that in another
yeah.
episode, right?
But it is really a good book to give someone as a birthday gift. Christmas is coming up. I'm not selling the book, you know, but I'm not getting a commission for sales. But I like to share
Mhm.
anything that I experience. I like to share it with others because it's knowledge for others, you know.
Yes. And Louise, thank you very much. I really appreciated all that you have shared, as to use your word. I really appreciated the meal that you and Santa prepared, and look forward to having more later on.
Yes, and love and good wishes to every one of you. I sometimes remember some names, sometimes I don't, but just remember one love.
One love. Thank you.